My name is Jim Ahern. I was born in 1947. I'm 67 years of age. Growing up in the 60s and 70s was a lot different social climate than there is today. The era that I grew up in, from 1947 to 1960, we didn't have a lot of technology available to us. We grew up in the inner city, so things were extremely different from a shopping standpoint. Telephones, cellular phones, things like that. So the shopping, everything was totally different. With technology, it's opened up a new world to be able to socialize and to go shopping and do whatever you need to do. An overview of my early life. I started out in the Bloomfield section of the city of Pittsburgh. So all of our family was living in that area. So it was real close family life. We knew a lot of people in the community. My father was a postman in the Bloomfield area. So we went to school and church and shopping. Everything was done there. The Watergate scandal is pretty much no different than what goes on in football or any other place today, where people are trying to gain the advantage of some other process. And so it was illegal, but it was just typical human, I guess, things in trying to gain the advantage of politicians. But the resignation of President Nixon, yeah, he did the right thing. I mean, he should have resigned. It was probably in his best interest to resign. I don't think it was in the nation's best interest for him to resign over that Watergate scandal. And my stance on the Vietnam War, I was involved in that process, although I was not in Vietnam doing any shooting and things like that. I was in the Air Force. But my stance on it is basically that any war is really not serve really anybody. It's just a process that you have to react to. So we have reacted to these processes over time, and we, I guess, turn out to be the world's peacekeepers. The events that we've talked about did have some impact on me, as I indicated, that the Vietnam War, with the defoliants that were used, caused cancer in a lot of guys, and so that it happened to me. But and that reflects back down to my family, because my family and myself obviously were all tied together. So there was a lot of concern with regard to that, and the Veterans Administration for many years denied, or our government denied, that the defoliants used in the Vietnam War had caused any problems with anybody. But then after about 30 years, they finally admitted to it, and are now starting to take care of people after the fact. So, but that was about the only one. Growing up and being raised, I think that solidified me and how I am today.